But I think people get overwhelmed. Okay, so I've been a bad person. I just am a bad person. I'm going to be a bad person. How can I move out of this, or really how can I ever turn this around? And so you all talk about how I think, take steps that are more positive karma, and that overall that dilutes the negative karma. Am I getting that right?
That works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the simple equation, right? If until now you've been creating a lot of negative karma and all of a sudden you start creating positive karma, then you're going to dilute the negative karma. So it's just, it's like, so then that's the simple way. And you could start that, like, as I said earlier, you could just start that right now. And then I think the other concept that you're talking about is really purification, which is you can, in Tibetan Buddhism, and also in other religions as well, there's a way to purify negative actions, another word for karma, that we've done in the past. And we describe it in detail in the book, which I'll just go through it briefly now, which is the first thing you want to do is you want to have some connection, make some connection with a higher being. And that could be the universe, could be universal energy. It could be Jesus Christ. It could be the Buddha. It could be Vajrasattva, who's a purification. We use her or him for that deity for purification purposes. And you make that connection. You kind of feel for maybe through meditation, and you make that connection. And then the second thing is, so you take you can even say, I rely, or I take refuge in that greater being. Just another way of phrasing that connection. And then what you can do is you, lack of a better word, you confess. Confess to yourself or to that greater being. Hey, I yelled at my dog. I shouldn't have yelled at my dog. I got really angry when they didn't pay attention to what I was saying and doing, whatever. And then the next thing is you express regret, and you say, I'm never going to do that again. And then after that, you say, I will now go and create some positive karma and dedicate the merit from what I'm going to create in that positive karma to reduce suffering in the world. These are examples. Everyone could choose their own flavor of anything that I just said. Mm-hmm. That is a purification practice that we do. Some of us do it on a daily basis so that you can purify the negative karma that we created.
I really like that. I really like that whole process, because I think that, like the Catholics, they have a system where they confess to the priest. And I think that's a good practice, but you don't need to have a priest. You don't need to have a priest. That you can create that process yourself. And so I see this purification as a way to kind of really find a lot of freedom in yourself when you feel, rather than walk around with guilt or shame or just kind of bad vibes, mm-hmm. that we do have a process to cleanse ourselves, to purify ourselves by calling on the divine, or whatever that the divine is for us.
Right.
And I just really like that process that you just shared.